In today's show, ex-Goldman Sachs exec says that Bitcoin's likely to surmount $20,000 within the next 18 months. In an interview published on Saturday, Raoul Pal, ex-head of Goldman Sachs equities derivatives business and the current CEO of Goldman Sachs, remarked that he thinks the price of Bitcoin will rally to its $20,000 all-time high within the coming 12 to 18 months, despite the current crash seen in the global markets. We'll be breaking down his prediction here in today's show. He also took to crypto Twitter: "If I could only own one asset for the next 10 years, it would be Bitcoin. It encapsulates all of my larger macro views and feels like the point on the far horizon we're headed to in some shape or form. Yes, like gold too and many other things, but Bitcoin risk reward beats all." Also in today's show, Fundstrat and eToro analysts predict the coronavirus crisis may indeed strengthen Bitcoin. We'll be talking about this in today's show. We'll also be taking a look at the overall cryptocurrency market. As you can see, most of the major cryptos are back in the red. Where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day. So be sure to smash that subscribe button and click that bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news. And before we kick off today's show, Tika Twari's 5 coins to 5 million, the final 5 live crypto event. In case you missed it, you can still check out the replay for a limited time by clicking the link right below this video in the description. It'll take you here. Simply enter your favorite email address and click the button that says sign me up. It'll redirect you to this limited time broadcast stream of the replay in which Tika Twari breaks down this crypto phenomenon set to occur in roughly 50 days. In fact, he rented this G5, which is like a very expensive aircraft, to take you to a top secret location so you can hear directly from some head bankers, Bitcoin billionaires, what exactly is set to go down. If you missed it, once again, click the link right below this video in the description and be sure to check out the replay. You'll be glad you did. All right, now for today's top story of the day, ex-Goldman Sachs exec says Bitcoin's likely to surmount 20,000 within the next 18 months. Like other markets, Bitcoin has been hard over the past few weeks. From the $10,500 high established in February, Bitcoin has fallen by 41%, now trading at this time at just above $6,000. So despite this downturn, a prominent macro analyst expects the crypto to soon rally above its previous all-time high. Let's go BTC. In an interview published on Saturday, Raoul Pal, ex-head of Goldman Sachs equities derivatives business and the current CEO of Goldman Sachs, remarked that he thinks the price of Bitcoin will rally to its $20,000 all-time high within the coming 12 to 18 months, despite this current coronavirus market crash we've seen across the global markets. And I'll include this resource in the show notes below the video in the description so you can hear it directly from the horse's mouth, and you'll be glad that you did. This interview was released shortly after he remarked that it's more bullish than ever on Bitcoin, remarking that there's a possibility that all trust in the entire system has been lost. This was presumably in reference to the world's response to the outbreak of the coronavirus, which has revealed clear insecurities in the fabric of society, from politics to finance. So the only asset he would own for the next decade is Bitcoin. That's saying a lot. Case in point, in the 2-point comment that he shared late January, former Goldman exec said that he thinks Bitcoin would be the only asset he would hold for the next 10 years if he had to choose one, because it encapsulates all the larger macro views, referencing previous statements he made suggesting the world will turn into an alternative system of finance that will be digital. Here's what he shared on crypto Twitter: "If I could only own one asset for the next 10 years, it would be Bitcoin. Bitcoin, it encapsulates all of my larger macro views and feels like a point on the far horizon we're headed to in some shape or form. Yes, like gold too and many other things, but Bitcoin risk reward beats all." The former Goldman Sachs exec previously told prominent industry podcaster Stephan Livera that all popular asset classes are extremely expensive except for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Equities, he explained, are roughly at all-time highs and are pushing extreme valuations for relatively little profit and potential. Bonds aren't much better, Pal opines, drawing attention to the virtually zero yields and negative yields in some cases that debt deemed safe provides. Even real estate isn't attractive, with the prominent investor calling this asset class unaffordable, adding that it makes even less sense to purchase homes because they're trading near all-time highs. Hence, Bitcoin. So as you can see, this Goldman Sachs exec, Raoul Pal, is extremely bullish on Bitcoin, as he should be. How about yourself? What do you think? Do you think Bitcoin will hit a new all-time high between the next 12 to 18 months? Do you think it's possible still this year, despite the coronavirus? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. And now for our next story of the day, Fundstrat and eToro analysts predict coronavirus crisis may strengthen Bitcoin. Let's talk about it. What has been driving the recent Bitcoin price action, or perhaps more importantly, who and why does it matter? Lead digital strategist at Fundstrat, David Greider, and platinum account manager at eToro, Simon Peters, break down Bitcoin's next move, how the coronavirus and financial crisis may impact the halving, and how Bitcoin's fundamentals will affect its long-term prospects. So who's behind the Bitcoin price movements? Let's talk about it. Bitcoin has experienced an incredible amount of volatility over the past 2 weeks amidst the coronavirus pandemic and global financial crisis. A Chainalysis report, which we covered in a previous show, found professional traders and investors were usually the drivers behind recent major price movements, despite only moving about 5% of the total supply of Bitcoin. David took issue with the vague label of professional trader/investor. He reminds us that traditional or institutional players are not the only ones who can drive the market with high volume trades. Here's what he said. I think that probably you've seen an onboarding in 2016, 2017 of a traditional, probably institutional fund class to some degree, but not very large, right? But still, prior to that, this was a very small market, and I think that it's probably most dominated by early, larger crypto whales, right? So how will the coronavirus strengthen Bitcoin? Since the beginning of March, Bitcoin has heavily correlated with large movements in the stock market. When asked if the Bitcoin price drops in the past 2 weeks were a result of professional players liquidating their positions, Simon nodded his head in agreement. He went on to explain how this shedding of weak hands could allow Bitcoin to eventually evolve into a hedge asset. Here's what he said. We've seen this conversion of assets into cash regardless of which market it is, but there will come a point where, due to the increasing amount that's been pumped into the system, the cash is going to lose its value. Then, as a virus no doubt stems down of the number of new cases that are being reported tails off, the question to investors then is, what do I do with all the cash that I have? And then they may look into other assets that can hedge against that, essentially with crypto possibly being one of them. And I agree 100%. What better way to hedge against the dollar than put it into crypto, which cannot be manipulated? They can't print more Bitcoin. It's not like fiat with quantitative easing and they can just print it out of thin air like we're witnessing right now in the market. So let me know your thoughts, and I'm also going to include this incredible resource in the show notes below the video so you can check it out and listen to them directly, and they can break it all down for you on their thoughts on the crypto market currently with this coronavirus pandemic spreaded rapidly across the world. Now, taking a look at the overall cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin is maintaining that $6,000 support. We did climb to about 6,500 just like 24 hours ago, but now we're back on the decline. Ethereum currently down almost 3%, trading at $127. XRP down almost 2%, trading at 15 cents. Miss Litecoin down 3.6%, trading at $36. BSV down 3%. BCH down almost 3%. Link is down 4.6%, trading at $2.11. So as you can see, there's definitely a bearish sentiment in the market at the current moment. And taking a look at the overall cryptocurrency market cap, we're currently sitting at $170 billion with $129 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. And the current BTC dominance is still on the climb, currently at 65%. And taking a look at the top gainers within the top 100, we have Swipe up 33%, trading at 56 cents. Decred up 6.5%, trading at $11.64. Algorand up 5.8%, trading at 16 cents. Sia Coin up 5%, trading at 0.001. Quant up 3.6%, trading at $2.35. And KuCoin shares up 1.5%, trading at $1.15. And now taking a look at the biggest losers, Bitcoin down 10.10%, trading at 0.0002. Theta down 8%, trading at 6.7 cents. IOST down 8%, trading at 0.003. Zcoin down 5%, trading at $3.17. Wax down 5%, trading at 3 cents. And Horizon down 5%, trading at $5.44. Now checking out the BitMEX margins. We can see the bears are back in control, leading with about 44 million in superiority in the last 24 hours, with shorts leading 51% versus about 49% longs. Are you currently bullish or bearish on Bitcoin? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. And now checking out the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, one of my favorite indicators. We're currently rated 11 in extreme fear. Yesterday we were rated a 9, and last week a 9 in extreme fear. And last month we were rated a 46 just in fear. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, keep in mind that we're currently in extreme fear, which represents a sign that investors are too worried. This can be a great buying opportunity. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. And now checking out the Bitcoin block reward halving countdown. We have 51 days, 18 hours, 3 minutes, and 7 seconds left to go until the estimated date of the Bitcoin block reward halving, which is set to be May 13th, literally 51 days out. It's so interesting to see all of this play out. None of us expected this black swan event of the coronavirus pandemic to hit, which has definitely affected the global market on a wide scale. So what are your thoughts? Do you feel we will continue to climb in price leading up to this notorious event, which only occurs every 4 years? Or do you feel we will continue to drop in price due to the unexpected black swan coronavirus pandemic? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. I'm still very bullish towards this event. I don't think it's unrealistic to expect Bitcoin to still hit a new all-time high this year. And if it doesn't happen this year, I'm in agreement with Raoul Pal from Goldman Sachs that it's definitely going to happen by next year without a doubt. Anyways, those are just my 2 Satoshis. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments right down below. And I want to encourage you to check out the description right below this video by clicking show more in the description right down below for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the market. And this goes for all of my videos right here on the channel. I also have some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including the blog to my podcast, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. This is updated every day and allows you to download the latest episode of the show. Of course, I'm going to assume you've already subscribed right here on YouTube because you're a smart cryptopreneur. And of course, we're on all the major podcasting platforms, including Apple's iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher Radio, TuneIn. So whichever podcasting platform you're active on, please help support the show. It's greatly appreciated. You can also follow us on Twitter for daily crypto news alerts. My Twitter handle is Crypto News Yes, or you can just click this link right here in the description. I also have a private crypto Facebook group. To become a part of this, go ahead and click the link here in the description, request to join, and I'll make sure you get added. And I also have a private crypto Telegram chat, which I am very active on. To become a part of this, all you need to do is click this link specifically from a mobile device and you'll automatically be added. And I'm looking forward to connecting with you on the inside. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto revolution. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button and click that bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news. And real quick before I go, Tika Twari's 5 coins to 5 million, the final five tiny cryptos that can turn a tiny $500 investment into $5 million, thanks to a crypto market phenomenon guaranteed to hit in roughly 50 days. If you missed this live event, you can still catch the replay for a limited time by clicking the link right down below this video in the description. It's going to take you here. Simply enter your favorite email address and click the button that says sign me up. And once you do, it's going to redirect you here to watch this replay stream, which is only going to be available for a limited time. So I highly encourage you to check it out. Tika's picks that he released on his latest report, the final 5, have already soared, some of them over 200%. So he obviously knows what he's talking about. And I think the information shared here is so valuable. You will gain tremendous value out of it. So go ahead, watch the replay, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's show. Peace.